Welcome to our tutorial on implementing multiplayer functionality in Java. If you're a game developer or just someone interested in network programming with Java, you're in the right place. In this video, we will build a simple multiplayer game using Java sockets, allowing two players to connect and interact in real time. Let's dive in. First, let's discuss the tools and dependencies that we'll need. For this tutorial, we are going to use Java Development Kit, JDK, a code editor like IntelliJ IDEA or Eclipse, and basic knowledge of Java programming. Make sure you have these set up before we proceed. Let's create a basic structure for our multiplayer game. We'll start with a server that can handle multiple clients. This server will manage connections and facilitate communication between players. In this code, we set up a game server that listens on port 12345. For every client that connects, a client handler thread is created. This handles the input and output stream, allowing the server to communicate with multiple clients. We also maintain a set of writers to send messages to all connected clients. Now let's build the client side of our multiplayer game. The client will connect to the server, send messages, and receive updates from other players. Here is a basic structure for our client. This GameClient class creates a socket connection to our server, allowing the user to send and receive messages. The Listen for Messages method runs in a separate thread so that it can continually listen for incoming messages from the server without blocking the main thread where the user inputs their messages. Next, let's create a simple protocol for communication between connected clients. We need a way to format messages so that clients can understand what to do. For this case, we will format messages as follows. 1. Player frowny face player name. 2. Player message frowny face player name, frowny face message. 3. Player left frowny face player name. Let's modify our game server to handle these message types. We will track player names and broadcast messages accordingly. In this code, when a client joins, the server prompts for their name and stores this in a hash map along with their print writer. The server then broadcasts a player unjoined message to notify all other clients. Next, we need to process messages correctly to distinguish between regular chat messages and system messages such as player joins. Update the message handling loop in the client handler class. This modification helps us to route messages based on their type. If a message starts with player_message, we simply broadcast it. If a player leaves, which we will handle next, we will also send a broadcast notification. Finally, let's handle player disconnection. We will modify the finally block in the client handler class to notify others about this event. In the finally block, when the connection is closed, we remove the associated print writer from the set and also the client's name from the map. A player left message is sent to notify everyone about the departure. Now, let's make some adjustments to the client to display messages in a friendly format. This adjustment allows your client to print usernames when players join or leave and provides a more engaging chat experience. Now, when a player sends a message, they will see it displayed with their name included. Let's run our server and client applications to test them. Start your game server and then run multiple instances of GameClient from different terminals or IDE instances. Enter unique usernames for each client to see how they interact in real time. You can send messages and observe how they are shared among all clients. And there you have it. You have successfully implemented a basic multiplayer functionality in Java using sockets. From here, you can expand upon this foundation by adding more features like a graphical user interface, game logic, or even persistent player data. The possibilities are endless. If you enjoyed this tutorial and found it helpful, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment below with any questions or topics you want us to cover in the future. Happy coding, and see you in the next tutorial.